Hey guys, going to go through all the recaps. If you're looking here usually on a Friday in pre-market, it's kind of slow, still downtrending on a couple stocks. Nothing really proved itself once it opened except one. This one, I don't even know that one, and look at all the speculative volume before it came in. But it did break out because basically, if you look at all these touches, that was a good cohesive area that it break out of. So if you're going to do one, I would probably do this. Yeah, right there. And look at that move. Or if you're a little more conservative, that would have probably been a better move right here. And you'll see it, two targets. Didn't get it, didn't trade it. Eyes were focused on something else. Eventually we're going to find out which one. Reverse splits work all the time here. This one is, I think this did good the other day. I think I was joking about it because of the name. And then it could have another breakout here because it's 1, 2, 3, impossible 4 touches and less rebounds. So buyers are willing to pay more on the bottom side. So really just, I'm going to go back to the heater of the day right here. And I hope I don't start, and if it goes up again. But big trading on this stock today is pretty crazy. If you sit there and you want to see moves, and you see them, take them. Otherwise, it's just a slow grind and a fail right here. So don't get tempted by, just one little breakout. If you are scalping on the way back up, at least, day trade it properly is all I'm saying. So right here, it should pop. So we will see it. Let's just see, got to read the tape. And we're going to go ahead and take that trade, see if it'll pop and pop back up. All good. We're going to go back up and finish out some of these trades for you. So right here, yeah, it just popped out. All right, so right there, if you see a stock retrending during MACD, I usually think it's going to fail. But this one's just got a lot of eyes, just a lot of short squeezing. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 tryouts. Just went even more, but it could just slam down like it did. Where did it do it earlier? Right there. But that's a quick, easy trade. Should do a lot more shares. I don't do that many more shares once it's up this, because once it's past target 2, I usually tell myself to stop. But clearly you'll see a little shelf here. Let me go ahead and draw a trend line for you. I didn't have that much money left. And you'll see that the buyers are willing to pay more on the bottom. So that was your shelf right here. Same thing here. Shelf would have been here. And then easier with the bigger shelves. I will tell you a couple trades I got here. Right here. That it broke down and came and retested that same area. I actually put an order high here and got that wick. And got a rebound up to that line. But sometimes you're going to have to let some of these go. I traded it enough today and it could go bonkers. But look. Nice, easy breakouts. It broke over VWAP this morning and bounced off of VWAP if you want to look at a lot of other cohesive things. And it bounced off of VWAP, kept going. So just a lot of little things if you want to look at it. Definitely somebody must have got in too many shorts here on this VWAP where they thought it broke down. This is a normal bull flag. You'll see it just break right back up, retrend back up. And you can't beat the winner because everybody's just putting in more shares there and the buyers are willing to step in every time that is downtrending. Buyers are willing to step back in. Buyers are willing to, even at this wick, this wick, buyers still stepped in and ran this up to this line. Buyers stepped in and ran to this line. But once it's over target 2, I actually call it something else. So, but all good. But you'll see right here, let me get rid of these indicators. And you really just want to look at the view of the stock. So right here, it went up, pulled back, reproved itself, pulled back, broke up, reproved itself for a quick one, retested, same area, went up, did not check itself. It did not check it. I had an order in here too as well. Didn't take it. And then it went up. I bought after the sell-off candle right here. That's called a micro pullback on a 1 minute. It broke up, pulled back, big sell-off here. I think this was almost $1. Yeah, that was almost $1, that one candle. And usually that'll shake people out, but sometimes it's the funny part, it's the person who's selling it right here, then rebuys it here. So if you ever see a very strong run up here, it still could go here. I mean, it's hitting a full candle here, so if it breaks this little level in a little bit, it could go more. But you know, if you've made your money on these little moves all the way up, now this is at a point of chasing. I think somebody in our room said I'm going to do one share. That's a very good advice. If you don't see it, you can't do it, and you don't have the risk tolerance, you know, you got to just say when to say when. But you will see the verticalness of this just staying on the 5 minute, and it hasn't broken the 9. It touched the 9 here, touched the 9 here again, touched the 9 here. One of the rules for a bull flag entry is when it touches the 9 and recrosses up. But every time it touched the 9, it kept going up, and that just shows you a strong trend. But somebody's going to get the sickle pretty soon. This one already happened here, and I'm not chasing it this far ahead. But if you look at it, right here, did a nice stair step right before the open, did a quick check of people real quick, and then it broke right here, and then the pre-market highs, it made a more convincing breakout. This is also a micro float. This is why it's run so many runs right here as well, because shares are unavailable as much, and the stock is moving up. So that's part of the two things right there that you should be looking for when you're trying to pick a stock in the morning. And we traded this right here in this little area, and it was just downtrending and thought nothing more of this stock until the open happened. And they picked a micro, and then hopefully maybe they got some people short squeeze. It's also, I think this is a reverse split, possibly, somebody said. I didn't really believe that. I just know right here, the previous day, that's the same exact area if you want to look at it. So watch. I'm going to drag this all the way over here, and you'll see that's the previous high. And just see what it did. It did hold its gains, 50%, but then in pre, that's the one that the market chose to go up. It touched it one more time, touched it here, and then finally broke out because open market volume. Here was just too early, market, and then today's the day. So this is just a delayed run. Otherwise, hope you know how to play them well, because sometimes if you're getting in late, then you're going to get the downshaft. And downshafts on these kind of stocks are $6.90 all the way to $5.90. That's $1 downshaft in 7 minutes. So be careful. Make sure you're getting your timing right, and we will see if this continues or it just trends down. But you'll see also the volume. Volume was up in that open, teetered off, and then boom, the volume came back in. Volume came back in. Volume came back in. So very big run for this stock today. I'm not chasing it. You'll see the stock's going down, but same thing it did here. But this is the lowest volume we see here. Also, it had a max bearish candle on the 1. We're going to go ahead and check the 5. Sorry if I'm going a little in depth. I'm just going and looking at it on a couple different time frames for you. So this was yesterday, and this is today. Maybe this is a little less noise. I think it's more noise because I can't see the detail of what I want. But you could have got in at break of these highs, the break of these highs, and you'll see those lines that I drew on the 1 minute are indicative of the 5 minute. So the larger time frame, they say, is the better time frame, and we will see. Right here, downtrend, back up trend. So it finally started beating the sell-off candles, and there it goes. It could go right now, or it could just fail one more try. But right here, as long as it's beating this sell-off candle, and you can scalp a little bit, you can scalp, but it's got to flip sometime. So that's where I don't chase. And if you notice the larger time frame, it is on over 2 targets. So to me, I think that's when it's going to fail. And if it doesn't, no big deal. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a great weekend. If you need any one-on-one help, also I have some audio books. If you want to shout out to me in Telegram, I'm FOMO Nomo or Stephen Buis, whatever you want to see. If you see them, you can send it. I will show it to you, okay? And I'll send you a couple audio books that are really good, and it's just stuff I use as well. Y'all have a great day.